Speaking of Alder, Montana, though, under a little bit warmer conditions in the spring and the summer, a great place to do some fly fishing at Ruby Springs Lodge. With me, John Sampson. Good morning.
Good morning, George. How are you?
Wonderful. And yeah, a little coolish out there in Montana, but I'm telling you, right, when it comes to fishing season, it's the perfect opportunity to get out there to Ruby Springs Lodge and relax and get some fishing done, right?
You bet, George. We're preparing for the upcoming year. We open up in April, and that's when the doors open back up to the Big Hole, the Beaverhead, the Madison, the Jefferson Rivers, and then our 6,000-acre ranch on the Ruby. We're floating the first four rivers, and then the final river, the Ruby, is walk waiting private water. Really nice. We can like to consider ourselves the highest end lodge in the Rocky Mountain West. Great place to come up and take a vacation for 3 or 4 nights.
Big sky country, get away from it all, as they say, escape the rat race and recreate. So I think that's great. And we've talked about this before, John, but what's really important to understand is whether or not you have been fly fishing your entire life or whether you are just saying, you know what, honey, let's do something different this year. We've never done a fly fishing before. Either way, you accommodate anyone's needs, right?
Absolutely. Everyone's welcome. And whether you're somebody who's fly fished the world or somebody who's literally never seen a fly rod and reel, we take all experience levels. And your packages included. If you're a beginner, come on up. You don't need a darn thing. Rods, reels, waders, all your tackle, everything's included. You'll have a pleasant, patient guide who's been with us for years that will teach you how to do everything. I'd say about 35% of our customer base is women. We're very proud of that. It's a place where anybody can come and feel comfortable.
And so what is it, John, about fishing that attracts so many people from, a lot of people that I know go out and they just do it to relax. What is it that makes people feel so relaxed?
I think it's getting away from folks. I was listening to the lead-in on my interview, and you were talking about the I-5 corridor being packed with traffic. It's relaxing. It's decompressing. It's getting away from everybody. It's looking at the surroundings. It's seeing wildlife. Yes, it's catching fish, and yes, it's learning how to cast a fly rod and enjoying beautiful meals with a cabin along the banks of the Ruby. But it's what we see is our customers come up with tight shoulders and they leave looking relaxed and ready to recharge and head back to the real life. And
then ready to make their trip to come back to Ruby Springs the following year. I think that is terrific. And of course, also, let's say if fishing isn't quite your bag, you still have plenty of things for people to do, right?
We do. People come to Ruby Springs to learn how to fly fish, but we certainly have a private golf course for members, great hikes. Some people just enjoyed rafting down the river with the guide and relaxing while their spouse is in the front of the boat fishing. It's not about how many and how much and how big. It's not that kind of lodge. It's more of the full experience of being in the Rocky Mountain West.
Every time I talk to you on the phone, John, it's like Montana. It just sounds like such a great place. So again, they don't call it big sky country for nothing, and it is a great way to just get away from everything. And you're talking about decompressing. I think that's great. So the fishing season starts in April. You can book your packages now, though, by going to RubySpringsLodge.com, Alder, Montana. Great place to get away from it all.
Yeah, that's right. Or call our reservations manager, Susie, at 406-842-5250. We've got some space left for the upcoming year, and we'd love to get some folks from the Southland up to see us.
Great. John, thank you so much. And also, you can get all that information on our website, hometownstation.com as well. John, always a pleasure to talk to you. I always even just feel so relaxed just by the time our interview is over. So thanks so much, and try and stay warm. I know that it's a little chilly out there right now, but good luck on your upcoming season.
Yeah, thanks, George. We're heading up skiing. We had the biggest snowstorm of the year last night, so I'm doing my radio interview, and we're packing the car and we're heading up to go do some skiing. So you have a great day, and thanks for the time.
All right, John. Happy skiing.